Before electricity, before gas lines, before refrigerators, ovens, or stainless steel, medieval kitchens fed armies, monasteries, castles, and entire towns. Hundreds of people every single day, nourished by fire, iron, stone, and human discipline. No timers, no thermometers, no recipes measured in grams. And yet, meals arrived hot, sustaining bodies hardened by labor and war. How did medieval kitchens, smoky, chaotic, and primitive by modern standards, manage what many modern systems struggle to do today? In the modern world, feeding hundreds requires industrial supply chains, refrigeration trucks, digital inventory systems, gas-powered stoves, and strict timing. One power outage, one broken delivery, one missing shipment, and the entire system falters. We rely on convenience, specialization, and speed. Food arrives pre-processed, pre-packaged, and often pre-cooked. Kitchens are optimized for efficiency, not resilience. Meals are planned around electricity and refrigeration. When these systems fail, modern kitchens stop functioning. Medieval kitchens, by contrast, operated in a world where failure was not an option. Hunger led to disease, unrest, and death. There were no backups beyond knowledge, preparation, and collective effort. Every process, from fuel gathering to food preservation, was designed to survive scarcity, unpredictability, and scale. The medieval kitchen was not just a place to cook, it was an ecosystem, a logistical engine, a center of survival. The architecture of survival. A medieval kitchen was built for volume and endurance. In castles, monasteries, and great halls, kitchens were often separate stone buildings designed to reduce fire risk. Thick walls retained heat. High ceilings allowed smoke to rise. Massive hearths dominated the room, open fires large enough to roast whole animals. These hearths were not decorative, they were engineered spaces. Stone absorbed heat during long cooking hours and released it slowly. Firewood was stacked nearby, dried and rationed. Ash pits collected embers for reuse. Every structural choice served a function. There were no individual stoves. Instead, one central fire powered multiple cooking methods at once: boiling, roasting, baking, simmering, all happening simultaneously. Efficiency was achieved not through machines, but through layout and experience. Temperature control came from instinct and observation. Cooks learned the language of fire, how flames changed color, how embers glowed, how smoke behaved. They adjusted heat by shifting pots, raising or lowering iron hooks, or moving food closer or farther from the flame. Cooking was spatial, not mechanical. Large cauldrons hung from chains, adjustable by hand. Bread ovens were heated by burning wood inside, then swept clean before baking. The stone walls retained just enough heat for hours of cooking. This was thermal mass at work, stone storing energy, releasing it gradually, a principle modern passive homes are rediscovering centuries later. Without refrigeration, medieval kitchens relied on preservation techniques refined over generations. Salt was power. Meat and fish were salted heavily to draw out moisture and prevent bacterial growth. Smoking added another layer of protection, coating food in antimicrobial compounds from wood smoke. Fermentation transformed cabbage into sauerkraut, milk into cheese, and grains into ale. These processes didn't just preserve food, they enhanced nutrition and digestibility.
Drying removed water entirely. Grains, legumes, herbs, and fruits were stored in dry, ventilated spaces. Root cellars kept vegetables cool underground, insulated from seasonal extremes. Food was not preserved for convenience. It was preserved to survive winter, siege, and famine. Long before modern kitchen hierarchies, medieval kitchens operated with strict organization. At the top was the master cook, often a highly respected professional trusted with noble households or religious institutions. Beneath them worked assistants, scullions, fire tenders, butchers, bakers, and servers. Each role was specialized. One person tended fires all day, another prepared vegetables. Others cleaned endlessly, scraping pots, hauling water, disposing of waste. Labor replaced machines. Time replaced speed. Redundancy ensured reliability. No one worked alone. Every medieval meal required water, lots of it. Water was hauled by hand from wells, rivers, or cisterns. It was used for cooking, cleaning, soaking grains, brewing, and washing tools. This forced efficiency. Water was reused. Cooking water became broth. Cleaning water served multiple stages before disposal. Nothing was wasted casually because waste demanded labor. Medieval cuisine prioritized foods that scaled well. Stews, pottages, and broths formed the backbone of mass feeding. These dishes stretched ingredients, combined nutrition, and improved flavor over time. A pot could simmer for hours or days with fresh ingredients added continuously. Bread was another pillar. Baked in massive batches, bread provided calories, portability, and longevity. Stale bread was never discarded. It thickened soups or fed animals. Meals were not about variety. They were about nourishment, predictability, and endurance. Modern science confirms what medieval cooks knew intuitively. Long, slow cooking breaks down collagen into gelatin, making tough cuts nutritious and digestible. Fermentation increases vitamin availability and gut health. Smoking and salting inhibit microbial growth. Stone ovens provided even heat distribution. Cast iron and copper cookware improved thermal stability. These kitchens worked not because people were ignorant, but because they were deeply observant. Modern kitchens are efficient, but fragile. Medieval kitchens were slow, but resilient. Today, food systems depend on electricity, global supply chains, refrigeration, and just-in-time delivery. Medieval systems depended on stored knowledge, seasonal planning, and community labor. We have replaced wisdom with convenience. Medieval cooks planned months ahead. They understood cycles of growth, harvest, preservation, and consumption. They cooked with scarcity in mind, even during abundance. Modern kitchens often plan meals hours ahead. We don't need to abandon modern technology, but we can learn from medieval systems. Cook in batches. Favor stews and soups that improve over time. Learn basic preservation, drying, fermenting, salting. Understand heat, not just buttons. Design kitchens for resilience, not just speed. Most importantly, respect food as labor made edible. Medieval kitchens were not primitive. They were precise, disciplined, and deeply human systems built around survival. Without modern technology, they fed hundreds through knowledge, cooperation, and respect for natural processes. In rediscovering how they cooked, we rediscover how they lived, connected to time, community, and consequence. If this exploration helped you see history differently, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others who want to rediscover lost knowledge. because the past still has much to teach us if we are willing to listen.